You might be aware that there's another well-known Brunson in this state.
Yes.
How do you plan on living up to that line?
Well, just playing my game. That's the only thing I can do. So that's all I'm worried about.
And I tease a little bit, but what attracted you to Minnesota, and what are you most excited about as you take part in these practices and get ready to start the 2016-17 season?
What attracted me most was just basically when I came here on my visit, it was a home away from home, and I honestly felt like that. And I'm just excited for the opportunity just to play here and play on a big stage with such a great program headed in the right direction.
How have your teammates and upperclassmen, how have they brought you in and how have they helped you get acclimated?
Oh, they've been great. They always, if I have a question, they always have the answer to it. I can talk to them about anything I'm struggling with or I need extra help with, so that's always been great.
And how did that help get through those opening day jitters for you? Because as a freshman, I imagine, especially when you relocate, that's always a big transition. And how did that help you make that transition?
They basically just told me to calm down and not to overthink anything. That was the biggest thing. Yeah, I kind of was. But then that quickly went away as soon as the first practice happened and we had to go into our first drill. There's no time to be nervous, and they really made sure that I wasn't. I was fine going in everything.
What do you make of the drills so far? Because this is a team that favors speed, athleticism, and really pushing the pace.
The drills, they enhanced that, and they've definitely made us better in those areas that we want to succeed in, especially like speed and transition. So they've all been helpful.
And who have you looked up to, from anyone in this team or just in general, as a role model in the sport of basketball?
I look up to Cappy Pondexter, but as far as this team, Carly Wagner.
And what is it about those two that you like to pattern yourself after?
Cappy Pondexter, just her grit and her craftiness and everything like that. I really pride myself in being crafty and being able to get to the basket, being physical, everything like that. And Carly Wagner, she's just a student of the game. She's smart. She is always helping somebody out, and she is great at her position.
And with the others I've talked to, they all had some playing experience. You don't have that yet, so just how excited are you to get this season started and understand what it's like to be a college basketball athlete?
I'm very excited. The hard part in October is almost over, so I'm excited to actually play against people and play on this big stage, so I'm really looking forward to November 12th.
What's the hard part about October?
Just the long practices and just preparing for just everything and having as much time on the court as possible. That's just the hardest thing. Everything is so intense, and you don't get to play against people that don't go here. So I just like playing against other people.
How does that compare to what you went through in high school in terms of preparation and approach?
It's actually very different. We didn't have as much time to prepare. We didn't have long practices as here. You have 3.5-hour practices. It's not as intense as here, being here. My high school wasn't as intense.
And on top of that, as always, you're managing this and academics, so how have you been balancing those two?
Oh, I've been balancing pretty well with the resources we have, with our tutors, and just you can ask coaches or upperclassmen any questions you have, so I've been balancing pretty well.
And academically, what are you considering, and maybe what are some plans as you begin your college experience and work your way toward a degree?
I'm actually considering two things. I'm considering psychology or sports management. So those are the two things I'm studying right now. Next semester I'm studying sports management. Right now I'm taking psychology, so that's what I'm interested in right now.
And then just whatever happens, what kind of joy does it bring you to know that you were able to get this far and get a scholarship and have an opportunity to continue playing basketball, playing a sport I imagine you are really passionate about?
Yes, it's just a testament to how hard I've been working and the people who've helped me along the way to get where I am right now. Because I put countless hours in the gym, off the court, watching film and everything like that. So it's just a testament to how hard I've been working.